it is better to get destroyed in the agony of feeling inadequate than to indulge yourself in a PMO and feel instant pleasure. So this video, I do not have a script, as most of the time I do not. And specifically, this is for the sensitive beings of the world, individuals that have rather more of a sensitive and turbulent personalities. I myself am one of them. I've never met you guys in person, but like, if you were to meet me in person, I would say I'm very reserved, and really from childhood I've always sort of envied, or I admired some other males that have more of an assertive, more aggressive, more assertive, looking seemingly more grounded, etc. Those I really did admire those type of individuals. Yeah, and especially of the same sex, like the boys that did have those personality traits. But now as I grew a little older, like I am 28 years of age as of now, and I do not feel as like inadequate, I would say. Yeah, I do not really admire or envy those people, not as much. But I really wanted to also quote this Bible verse from Hebrews. I do not recall which chapter, but this verse reads that ye have resisted temptations, or ye have resisted sin, but not until you shed blood. It was something like this. And this video, of course, is also about this semen retention journey. And I would say I've been slacking a little bit. Like, I was peaking, like from time to time, especially like from like 3-4 days ago. I've been slacking. Like, I've been peaking at some adult content. I did not quite succeed in managing my time better, which I did like months ago. I reckon I did somewhat better, but and some personal stuff, some little small failures in like relationship wise, and at times I would really feel pain, and I would have never been able to think of it this way if I was not on this semen retention. But now that I have experience in this retaining discipline, I have acquired a whole new perspective of life and just dealing with deep internal problems, individual problems. And that really is the title of this video. Like, I have concluded that it is far better to get destroyed or even demolished, figuratively speaking. I do think that it is far better to get almost literally get destroyed or demolished in the agony of feeling inadequate. Like, that is, to be more specific, like you might feel, if you have some deep issues, like, self-esteem issues, or deep psychological and mental and spiritual issues that stems in your family or ancestors, even like in your bloodline, some things or some vices, just like you have some virtues that stand out. You know yourself the best, except from God himself. You know yourself. If you are viewing this video, you know yourself better than any human being, any other human being in this world. So I hope this resonates. So yeah, back to what I was speaking on. Just like you have some virtues that stand out, you have, most likely you will have some vices that stand out too. And I'm not going to elaborate on the tiniest details, but yeah, I did feel inadequate, like in terms of a mating partner. I don't know how to articulate this, because English is not my first language, but like literally I did not feel adequate, and I just felt not enough in some ways. It could be, in my case or in your cases, that some financial stuff and many other things, like personality traits and whatnot. Anyways, I could have chose to dive back into old habits. That is, go back to PMO and just jerk off and relieve some stress. But as I have already quoted the Bible verse from Hebrews, the more I try to do the righteous thing, and the more I try to resist the temptation to the fullest intensity, that is when I felt I was almost going to get destroyed by the enemy. That is the invisible one, the spiritual enemy, that is Satan, or Satan's agents. I'm not sure if I'm being too vague in choices of my vocabulary, but I am quite sure that you can comprehend what matters I am speaking on. I am quite sure. So yeah, not much else to say, but really, trust me, stick to the righteous path that God led you to be in the first place, and it will be for your ultimate good. I can guarantee you that. What else? Really, that was it. Please do keep in mind that I am being repetitive, but it really is far better. It is far better to get destroyed or even demolished in the agony of feeling inadequate or feeling not enough, so to speak, rather than to go back to your old habits and go back to PMO and feeling instant pleasure that you did not exactly earn. Yeah, that was all I wanted to say in this video. My name is King David, and in my channel we talk about semen retention, temperance, self-improvement, and spiritual growth. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll have keep you guys in my prayers. Thanks very much. That is my pops, and thanks for watching. Become a subscriber if you felt that this video was somewhat helpful. Bye guys, I love you. Peace. Stay strong. Don't quit. Never quit.